What's going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I'm going to talk to you about Serve Robotics. I want to go over some of the current data points, what's been really happening over the last several trading days, and go over everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So Serve on Monday did go up 8.65%. Over the last 1 month, it is up 39.89%, and over the last 5 days up 11.64. So it is finally gaining some traction, and this has been something that I've been stating over the last several videos that I've done for Serve, showing that it is ready for a breakout. It just needed that nice catalyst, and there was something that did come out on Friday. So I want to talk about that in a second. As of late, the last news that did come out was on October the 16th, which was this right here. So saying that they're rolling out their 3rd generation autonomous delivery robot. So in general, good stuff, kind of on track with their bigger plan ultimately. So I think this is good stuff. But in reality, the market cares more about this. So Northland Capital did initiate coverage of Serve Robotics and gave a $16 price target. So that does represent a 74.36% upside from the time of when it was at, I think, $9.36 a share. So essentially, analysts are seeing more upside. And when it comes down to this type of news, big money loves it. So as you can kind of see, when the news came out on the 18th, big money was buying based on the bid, the ask, and the selling price. Everything was a buy. Prior to that, though, you see it was kind of mixed, some selling, some buying. But yeah, ever since this did come out, well, institutions can't get enough. And then at the same time, if you actually do Google Serve Robotics, that article is coming out about the initiated coverage from Northland everywhere. So of course, at the same time, based on the volume, like this doesn't make up everything, right? Majority of the volume is still coming from algorithmic trading. So the algos are picking up on the positive articles that are coming out, all showing that there's a lot of upside anticipated and blah, blah, blah. And big money is buying based on that. So you kind of have that twofold event. Even on Monday, you had a lot of good buys, 3 sells though, 140, 200, and then 100,000. But aside from that, like I said, big money is still buying. The fear and greed index is under the greed category, so people's appetite for risk is there. And I think that's also one very good point that's driving Serve higher. And then aside from that, though, you have shorts. Shorts did kind of give up for the most part, so they did return quite a lot over the last several trading days, and rightfully so. But 18.22% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 4.25 million shares. Utilization is 98.41%, and then the short score, so the higher the number, the higher the likelihood of a squeeze happening, is 81.59. So this has been a very interesting stock. I think it does have a lot of good I guess future potential, just it needed this nice little push. And as of yesterday, so Monday, there was 989,000 in calls, 172,000 in puts. I know it doesn't seem like all that much for, I guess, stocks nowadays, but that is a lot for Serve. So big money is definitely getting in through options as well. 52% of all the options being done yesterday is bullish. And just on a side note, it is pre-market, so the market's going to be opening in 1 hour. So that might change this dynamic. If you want to, I guess, a PM video after hours, I can definitely do so if you're interested. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Based on the call options that were purchased yesterday, there is now a consensus for it to be roughly around that $11 to $11.50 range. So more optimism and continuation, but the bears are anticipating for it to be kind of sub $10. So in my opinion, a lot more upside is anticipated based on this. And right now with it at $10.17, it is trading between this R2 and R3. So $10.84 is going to be the next strong target / resistance. And then $9.71 is that next strong support. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below, giving you a quick overview of why this is ultimately a big deal. Just going over to the analyst ratings, prior to that one, you only had a $12 buy rating by Seaport, Aaron, who has a 66% success rating, so that's rather good, and that was done 15 days ago. So It looks like tip ranks, which is where this information does come from, hasn't populated that $16 one yet, but still it goes to show why that is somewhat of a big deal. And even if you look at a lot of the news, everything is talking just about that. Northland, everything. So the algorithmic trading is definitely picking up on all of this and seeing that as a very good positive. On a side note, if you're looking for a lot of good compiled information such as ratings, ownership, forecasts for upcoming earnings, everything under the sun, take a look at IBKR. I've linked to them in the description below for it to be completely free. But as of right now though, with it at that $10.17 on the actual chart itself, it is showing some signs it wants to break out. So for the longest time it was flirting with that 50-day moving average, but with that good momentum that kicked off on the 18th, this is where the technicals are pointing to having a good breakout. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Have you been buying? Have you been selling? Based on the momentum, it shows retail has been buying. At the same time, stochastic, you see it at roughly 43, so somewhat neutral, not really overbought nor oversold, but you do see a bullish deviation, so white line above the red. So what's your thoughts? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Two things I want to share with you. Take advantage of this promo. It does give you 8 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000, so that is a kick-ass deal. This is only up until November the 30th, so make sure you take advantage of this promo. And as well, I did launch memberships, so if you're looking for buy signals on stocks and options, I have a tier for that. Or if you just want to generally support the channel, I also have a tier for that. So I would appreciate you guys popping over there to take a look. And with all that though, appreciate all of you watching.